Hello everyone and welcome to Skyrim Mods and More episode 15! First of all, it looks like an audience is slowly coming together on my channel, so I would like to thank everyone who actually watches my videos, and especially those of you who subscribe to my channel. You are really helping me a lot with that. And that said, there has been some kind of custom voice follower outbreak this week, so prepare your perception organs and embrace the intro. Seriously, there are so many custom voice followers this week, I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, do you like fruits? Do you like animu and mango? Then you will probably like this one, Irie by Okama 28. Dragon Ball! That's right, she has a Japanese custom voice and I have to say, it sounds very professional.
私はアイリ、トレジャーハンターをしているの。よろしくね。
You can find her in the bannered mare, custom outfit and weapon included. And look at this, besides being a follower, she's also an adventurer, just like you. No, we're not making an arrow to the knee joke. I was actually about to say, after her introduction speech, she will start to travel around Skyrim on her own. Here, the author provided a time schedule with... Oh my god, what the hell is this? Monday? Tuesday? It's supposed to be mourned us, stirred us, and so on. Not lore friendly. Quick! Somebody call the lore police, we have an emergency! Ah! Okay, jokes aside. Since you are a hardcore adventurer, she will ask you if you know other adventurers who can keep her company while she's not traveling around with you.
そう。あなた、いろいろな冒険者や傭兵と交友がありそうだから、私と気の合いそうな冒険者を何人か紹介してくれないかな?
You will be able to add up to 4 people to her group.
Getting tired of hanging around talking all day. Alright then.
And also, she is quite talkative and will comment on her surroundings a lot.
ブレイスって子、もう少し可愛げがあってもいいんじゃないかな?
So altogether, quite a well-rounded follower mod. The next custom voice follower is something entirely different. Foxy the Rainbow Fox by Foxy Full Moon. You can find her in the Sleeping Giant Inn.
Hello. I'm a little mossy. We were thought to be extinct, but we usually just keep to ourselves.
Well, the voice quality on this one might not be as good as on Irie, that's for sure, but those creatures are actually a part of the Elder Scrolls lore. And also, if you are wondering about the rainbow part, here it is, I found it. However, we have been deceived.
It's paint!
This mod is currently in somewhat like a beta state. As you can see, the lip sync isn't working yet, and also the overall meshes could use some improvement. As far as I can tell, only the head and the tail are custom made, and the body draws from the vanilla assets, so the transitions can look somewhat weird.
Aw, you don't want me anymore?
But this mod definitely has unique aspects and sure brings some variety to the followers we usually see, so it's worth keeping an eye on.
Think you can pick on me because I'm small? Think again!
Do you remember Nicole Anvilheart from episode 10? Do you remember how the author wanted to rebuild her from the ground up? Well, here it is. Jennifer Anvilheart by Axel356258. She is also in the Sleeping Giant Inn. Seriously, why are all modders putting their followers here lately? I think if I would have kept all the mods I downloaded, then this place would have exploded by now.
Come then, Buttercup. Onward to grand fuckery.
Yes, similar to Nicole, Jennifer has quite an unusual way of talking. And also, you probably noticed that they used a decent microphone for this one.
Well, sure. If you want to go out there and get your ass all hacked off on your own, kick rocks then.
Watch out, we've got a badass over here. Insert "What's wrong? Can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman" joke here.
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating. No, I don't. It's bloody fucking cold. I don't care that I'm a Nord. You! Quit looking at me in that tone.
So far, this mod is still in beta state, which means some hello and goodbye dialogue, for example, is missing. Also, Jennifer has the same burn marks as Nicole, except the one on the face is now partially covered by this war paint. Well, the author had a few things planned, so we shall see what future updates will bring. Also, based on the mod description and some comments, I have developed a theory here that the author turns his current girlfriends into followers, and this is also how they are voiced. So let's try something out, guys. Let's all go to the Nexus and comment that Nicole's voice and voice acting was much better and see what happens. Okay, no, I'm joking, of course. We better not do this, because I don't want to be responsible for the death of her current mother. And now comes a big and interesting weapon mod, the Unearthed Arsenal by Plunkett. This mod adds a bunch of legendary weapons with unique effects. They belong to old forgotten heroes and are now catching dust in a chest. You can find them in a chest inside of an old throne room inside of the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The first relic is Duul Do Nalot, which supposedly means the Crown of Silence. This one is definitely my favorite from this pack because of its visuals. Just look at the carvings, really neat. Its effect is also interesting. It does no damage, but it silences the target and sends it flying. No, wrong, we are not going to use it on Nazim or Heimskar. There is actually someone right here in Solitude who desperately needs silencing.
If you're looking for opportunities to make some coin, well, I'm your man. Be careful!
Oh yes, looks like a really useful item. The second relic is this warhammer called Vukralon, meaning cruel cold fists. The description says it can be handy when outnumbered. You get it? Handy! Okay, well, it has an interesting glow effect similar to Volendrong, and yes, it triggers icy explosions with every hit, knocking the enemy down and freezing him. Certainly good for crowd control. Next we have Spit and Swallow. What sounds like a bad porn movie title are actually those two Warsickles. One of them does high fire damage and soul trap, and the other one absorbs all three types of points. They also have a very high attack speed, so in other words you can pretty much engage into an endless hack and slash action. Also, pay no attention to the explosions here, they are actually being caused by Iris Gunblade. Next one is Volfol, the Staff of Horror. It reminds me on Lord of the Rings for some reason. It has the power to cause fear on living targets and resurrect fallen enemies. But I have to say it needs to be rebalanced because almost everything resisted the fear effect. On the mod page I saw the line, "Beware, with great power comes a great price." Well, at least it's not a great responsibility, right? But seriously, what that means is, if you unequip it, this weapon gets jealous and something bad happens. I thought it would put some curse on me or something, you know, like a debuff which can't be removed, but actually it just chops away some of your life and stamina points, so it's not that bad. And the last item is Oka's Neen, the Ring of the Ray. If you equip it while in water, it gives you a poisonous cloak, poison resistance, allows you to fire poisonous darts, and breathe underwater. Can you see the projectiles? Here, I tried to catch one in mid-air. They are barely visible, looks like a transparent dart or something. Altogether, this is a really interesting and creative mod, and I wouldn't mind seeing more of those than just normal weapon mods. And now, ladies and gentlemen, comes a quest mod. But, at the same time, it is also a custom voice follower. I told you, this week is crazy. Like a diamond. If you understood the reference, brofist. So anyway, Ambriel, the Lost Princess by Excelsior 2000. This one is so well done, it might actually be a greatest of all time candidate. You think I'm exaggerating? Well then, let me blow your mind. As usual, a courier will find us and hand us a note.
Just a moment. Here it is.
We will learn that someone is recruiting bounty hunters to look for a certain woman, and once we arrive at the mentioned location, okay, first of all, this music plays even if you have music turned off, and second, this guy, who the hell is he? The Darth Vader of Skyrim?
I hope so, General, for your sake. The Overlord is not as forgiving as I am.
Holy shit, this line was straight out of the movie! And then...
Take this as a warning. The punishment for failure is death.
Did you see that? He was like, "Hurrah!" and his heart, and oh my god, this mod. So, it doesn't matter if you say you want to join them or not, you will end up looking for that woman anyway, and
Hey! Don't scare me like that.
guys, just look at her.
My name is Ambriel. A pleasure to meet you.
Incredibly good-looking model, beautiful voice, perfect voice acting, and tons of dialogue. Just look at this. She will comment on her surroundings, the weather, her thoughts, and all this with gestures and animations. Actually, all characters in this mod use interesting animations. There must be some nice scripting involved. So, without spoiling anything about this storyline, she has one big problem.
I cannot die.
Actually, the story is really interesting and lore-friendly as well. So, how does it look? Did I promise too much? Is your mind blown yet? Well, if not, let's just see what happens if we actually step outside the house. Who's that? Star player?
Nice to meet you.
Saruna?
My name is Ambriel. What can I do for you?
By Ismir, this will not end well. Maybe you can help me.
I can't follow you. You already have someone with you.
I saw you do that, you know. It can't be helped.
You are right.
What the f... Okay, I get it. They are making a joke about Ambriel having her own follower system. But when I saw this scene, I had to stop playing. I stood up, I checked if my head is still there. Seriously, this mod. And it continues in a similar fashion. It's like watching a really good movie. There is everything, comedy, action, and this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I definitely believe this one is a greatest of all time candidate. And this is it for this week's episode. As always, links to all mods in the description, endorse the creators, because holy shit, they've earned it. And if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more awesome modding action every week. Thank you all for watching, and steer clear from the dark side.